Everything's good. Alright. Alright, hey everybody, it's Asher here, and today we're back with the last gameplay of Bendy and Ink Machine. Today we are going to look at the archives, and yeah. And podcast will be saved. Do you want to continue? Yes. Alright, so this should be pretty interesting. So, just have to wait for it to load, because these loading screens take forever. Welcome to the archives. Bendy and the Machine began when a developer slash cartoonist known as the Meatly experimented with bringing a sketch of 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a whole game, Chapter 1 of the game was created a little under a week. The programmer slash friend Mike Mood and released it on February 10th, 2017. Much of their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie gamers almost overnight. Wow, I did not know that. I never played the game when it came out. Immediately, Mike Mood decided to drop all projects to work on Bendy and tell the most unique Ink story. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time, in a year and half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from the early thrown together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes at the process. So this will be like a commentary kind of video. I've never done one of these before. So this is like my first commentary video on the game. So yeah, we're gonna go to here with Henry Stein. Once a Yuko, sorry I cannot speak today, business partner of Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. His place in Joey Drew Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator behind many of the studio's most memorable characters. So I'm pretty much Henry Stein. So we're gonna start. That was the first time. Now we're gonna go to the original Ink Machine. We've heard a major visual upgrade. This version of the Ink Machine was the one used in the game, much as the machine's iconic fan love design was translated into the final version. Cannot speak. So this was the original Ink Machine that I never got to saw when I first heard about this game. So there's a lot to read in here, so this might be a long video. I have to see. Oh, look at that artwork. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. What the heck is this? What the heck? Constant Bendy. This is the first version of Bendy ever modeled. In the earliest concepts, Bendy was much cuter, much smaller and cuter, with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. That's kind of horrifying. I wish they used this for when the game was gonna come out. Wow, that's kind of terrifying. Alpha Bendy, the Bendy I never got to see. This is the original game used design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred as bird poop, with a smile among the development team. Yeah, I can kind of see that. So this was Ink Bendy's first design. I do like the design of the final boss. Like, I always thought, what are those holes in his hand? Or his... why were his gloves or whatever. Beta Bendy, the other Bendy I never got to see. Beta Bendy. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At the time, the game received a major visual upgrade, and the title character got a new model as well. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, well... I think you can see some of his face. big glove and small glove. Huh. Ink Bendy. The one that you see in my thumbnails nowadays. Ink Bendy. Ink Bendy as we know him today. Although similar to Beta Bendy, this upgraded version was remodeled and changed with a higher polygon count and given new ink effects. I like this. I like that. That's pretty cool. This Bendy kind of gave me a hard time during playing the game. Because every time when he appears, the ink comes on your face. Different from the other releases that different consoles that this game Bendy came out on. Bendy Ink Machine came out on. So, this Bendy kind of gave me a hard time in this version. So, kind of a problem for me, but he kind of gave me a hard time. Gee, he looks horrifying. I do love the ink flowing down. So, that's pretty cool. Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 poured away the cartoon facade, hope I said that right, and revealed the demon within. Okay, now that is horrifying. They kind of look like shark teeth from when you look at it. So, that's kind of... Oh, okay. Whatever. Beta Searcher. Early in development, just in a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta searchers were designed in record time before fully retooling later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. I never got to these versions of the searchers. I never got to see these. Whatever. Final searchers. The final searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smooth with better ink effects and more human appearance. Okay, these guys were annoying to deal with. Because every time when they appear, they scare the living crap out of me. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys this. But when this version of Bendy appears, when like you do something like I said, he hears everything. When he appears, when his heartbeat comes, he scares the crap out of me. Oh my gosh, he scares the crap out of me. It's mostly when he appears, but other times, I also know that he's here. And I do love his chase music, that Little David Owen, as you guys probably hear. Well, as you guys keep hearing in my Hikausa and Godzilla stories. So that's my favorite track. So, my favorite soundtrack in the game. But anyway. Moving on. Beta Sammy. With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became terrifying entertainment character when his slim build was deemed not threatened enough when he was redesigned, and given better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. Okay. I never got to see this one either, and it looks like the light. What? There's a light falling off of it. I can't read from in here. Oh well. So that's Beta Sammy, and the Sammy we all know today. Final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form became complete with a bulked up stature, whatever it says, and more powerful limbs. The man songwriter we may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. Well, I can kind of see that. The lost ones that doesn't have anything stuck in case. Are you following me? Oh, I thought he was following me from there. Wait, are you? What? Let's you go over here. Okay, yeah. Alice Angel, the one that tried to kill me. Allison, the one that helped me in Chapter 5, alongside Tom. Bigger Boys. Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the voice we know him today with the release of Chapter 2. Huh. Interesting. Boris the Wolf. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end, was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s and blend of West Coast animation styles. The silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI talk taken on the mind of its own during production. Oh, so I think this guy kind of gave the developers a hard time, because it says there. And Brute Boys, the one that tried to kill me in Chapter 4. Alice Angel's Monster Suite Brute Boys was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, with more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within and substituting things that his body rapidly rejected. Like these? Why does he have that thing on his head? Oh, I guess they're those. Okay, so. Oh, I forgot these annoying idiots. The Butcher Gang, the Piper, Striker, and Fisher make up the dreaded Butcher Game industry. The incorrect versions of the characters were designed first and then reverse engineered back into the more family-friendly cartoon forms. You think you call these family-friendly? They look like trash, and they kind of look like they got destroyed by something. But these guys are annoying. Very annoying. Like, more than the searchers. So these guys were a pain. Well, I guess that's everything in this archive. So what is my favorite version of Bendy? I would have to go with this one. More than the beta version. And I do like the final biggest Bendy. I do like this version of Bendy. You know, he's kind of a pain when he appears. I think that's everything. Sorry, I cannot speak today. If I missed anything, you guys can tell me in the comments. But we're gonna exit out with yes. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If I missed anything, you guys can tell me in the comments. And we'll see when Bendy in the Dark Revival comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I highly recommend this game if you guys know what you're doing in this game. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.